This is what happens when you need to replace the dipstick tube in your transmission. I had the luxury of the engine being out, but the part wasn't here, and I thought it wouldn't be that big a deal. But it turned out to be a pretty big deal. Anyways, I'm going to tell you what I did. As you can see, here it is. There was a bit of this dilemma getting the right little O-ring, but there's only one. It's just a little itty bitty O-ring. And then I went back in the back and I disconnected this bad boy here. This joint, so I can move this up, this exhaust downpipe out of the way. I also undid it from the back of the turbo. And I dropped it down into this. I dropped it down. Okay, I dropped it down so I could get up in there. But when I put the tube in, I put it in from the top. So I'm gonna go up there and kind of show you. My main goal was getting it done, so I didn't do it step by step. It's really necessary to take out the turbo tube. It's really easy, it comes right out. Helps if you undo that though. I mean, really, just undo it, set it to the side. There's 3 little bolts, set it aside, unbolt it. Okay, now see where the tube is? Firing right out at you over the up pipe. So when that up pipe is, or that down pipe, the exhaust pipe, when that exhaust pipe is down as far as possible, that's when I went in that way, and I pushed the nose of that all the way over there to get the flange that you're bolting presumably to the back of the tube. You could probably break that flange off and just skip that and let it freebird and attach it to here. You'd have to make something to hold it, and that might save you a lot of headache. But I don't know. I wanted to bolt it because I'm insane, apparently. So I wanted to bolt it to the back of the bell housing like it belonged. So yeah, so the nose of that had to go all the way over to above the turbo there, and then I was able to get it to go down and in. And once it was down and in the area, then it was pretty easy from the bottom to move it over. Then once I got it positioned, I put the bolt in. This is why the up pipe or the exhaust pipe is still down in the down position. I put the bolt back in by hand, and you can see I have a lifted truck, so as high as I could get was better. So I put a couple bags of ABM here so I could get closer. My arm's not that long. Okay, so while the pipe was down, I put the bolt in, but to tighten it back up, I thought it was easier to put the pipe back up. So that's what I'm trying right now. Pipe is back up, and I'm going to try to tighten it. But the bolt is already in all the way by hand, and the pipe is in position already, and the bracket is in position. So everything just needs to be tightened now. And then of course the exhaust pipe needs the intercooler pipe needs to be put back on, and then I'm done. Oh, and the back of the exhaust here, this little bad boy. So that needs to be done. That bolt needs to be tightened. You can see it's on there. You can see here's the exhaust, or I'm sorry, the transmission going into the dipstick tube going into transmission. And looks like there should be enough room. Worst case scenario, I can drop the tranny 2 inches, but I have to loosen the motor mounts here, which I was hoping to avoid. There's more things to do, and I get better access to that bolt. I've heard of people using extensions, but I don't know. I never had a lot of luck with extensions, although I did have to use them to get these bad boys out. But the angle that I was out of line is very narrow, so it was easy to use an extension in that regard, or a universal, I should say. So using a universal at such a sharp angle, I don't know, you guys must be great that can do that. And anyways, that's all I have to say on the matter. Good luck.